Oh, hey, buddy. Gauntlet's open again. Oh, yeah? Yeah, we added a bunch of bears and stuff. A bunch of what? A bunch of bears. Well, I wouldn't worry about it too much. What? Ooh, yeah, and dragons. Dragons too. What? And dark beasts. You'll love those. I don't even know what that is. All right, everybody, welcome to episode 15 of the Ultimate Iron Man. We have just run out of our lateral darts, basically at 88 range, or almost all the way to 88 range. We have some big goals for this episode, so stick around, and we'll start getting into it right away. So it's been about a month since the last clip was. That was the middle of June, now it's the 22nd of July. The summer sweep up changes are here, which means, well, at least part of them, which means that the Gauntlet changes are here. I was really waiting on these to start doing the Gauntlet, but I went and AFK'd a couple more levels, but I figured we should just get straight into it and see how they are. I'm not ready to start doing the Gauntlet yet because I'd like to have a few more construction levels. I think it would be optimal if I could store the Blue Moon set, get rid of the Eclipse set, store this, definitely get rid of that. There's just so much to clean up in here, and there's a lot of loot that we will be keeping. But I also think that getting the construction level to be able to do master S.T.A.S.H units would be important, so that we can store the BOFA and things whenever we get to it. And master S.T.A.S.H units, they're not too far away. They're only up to 88, which technically we could get at 80 with a +5 and a +3, but I mean, we need 82, 83, 84, whatever it is anyways for some of the house goals we have. So we might as well just go all the way. But yeah, we're gonna try out some of the Gauntlet today and see how the changes feel. Right, so some of the changes that they did. So now the first low tier monster that you kill will be guaranteed to drop a weapon frame. The crystal shards go straight into the inventory, as you see. The resource nodes are stackable. I wonder if that applies for herbs as well. I doubt it, but we'll see. But the like mineable things and all are stackable. So really what you get to do is the whole time you're able to gather resources much more efficiently. You only need like 3 slots instead of 9 to get your armor. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. Also the demi-bosses are now guaranteed. So there's a guaranteed one in each of the 4 northwest, south, east. I believe that is the only position that they are. So even though it's guaranteed, it's, I guess, technically less demi-bosses. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it is. But yeah, look at that. Only 3 inventory slots and we have everything we need for our armor. The crystal prices were all adjusted as well. Like, I think the tier 1 weapon now costs like 20 or 0 crystal shards. So look, we're at 128. We make the staff for 128. And we make it and it's only 50. So I guess that's just another thing. It's like, oh yeah, why waste crystal shards on that? So yeah, just honestly some really awesome changes all around. Also, these guys apparently had differing like defense levels beforehand, and now they're the same. So cool, I guess. But yeah, you can see we're here in the center, the south center, and we get the dragon. Just guaranteed now, every time. Range decreased, so it used to be 16 tiles, now it's only 10. So I guess that means less getting smacked whenever you forget to put your prayer up whenever you walk by their rooms, hopefully. Alright, with these changes, I really wonder if it's more worth it to go for tier 2. That was such a slow kill, but I wonder if it's more worth it to go for tier 2 now that it's like so much easier to get the materials, maybe? I don't know. I'll think about it. I still think it's super annoying that tier 2 requires 7 of each instead of 6. I feel like that could have been a good spot for them to change, but I understand them not, because it's like, there's, benefits, so let's not, give you everything all at once. Looky there, a new PB already. It's still really, really slow, but we take it. Okay, well that answers my questions as to whether random demi-bosses still spawn. But that guy spawned in a spot they usually don't? So maybe they changed the spawning parameters for them as well? I don't know. Cool, I guess. I was like, I guess I'm stuck with only 4 demi-bosses every time, but I guess not? My greed! My greed is immeasurable! That's what I get going for the extra hit. Ow. We got our tiers and a new PB. because we decided to lock in for once. So we're going to go from 42 sailing up to 44. Okay, hey, 2 levels for free. That was somehow a personal best. I don't even know how. That's crazy. Nothing. It's been a little bit, and usually after I come back to playing, I like to start with a death pile. But I think we're going to do a little bit of cleaning here with our things. Also, thank you to the person who said just to take the runes out of your pouch, so I don't have to run up and buy them and all. But yeah, we're going to start with a little bit of cleaning, fresh bag, and I think we're actually going to pitch a pretty big piece of armor. Step 1, magic short bow goes into the nest. Now, it's actually the Eclipse set that we're going to be killing. Whenever we get the Bofa and Crystal Armor, there's literally 0 reason to ever keep this. I was like, well, maybe Tormented Demons? Nope, no reason. Blue Moon you can store, Blood Moon it's good at places, and it's our melee set for now, even though we have Blue Moon. So the Eclipse Moon set, as soon as I find someone online I can drop it to, is gonna go bye-bye, I guess. The Bandos D'hide body also was kind of up in the air, but for now I'm just gonna stash it in the looting bag because why not? It's whatever. I'm gonna be going for construction for Master Stash units soon anyways, so we'll just be putting it inside of the upgraded treasure chest as well. So this is the looting bag. This is the complete garbage we have in our inventory, and yeah, I guess we gotta send CG now. Yeah, that's a PB of almost 8 minutes. It's actually a really good time for me. These changes are already being massively felt. Oh! I'm so greedy. I'm the greediest person on the face of this planet. Wow, wow. That was a PB. That was such a slow run. And there's a rare Grandmaster task of 50 KC for Corrupted Gauntlet Grandmaster. And an elite clue I actually can do. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you tell me? Off to a great start today, wow. Ooh, Crystal Armor Seed, hey! You know what, we'll take it. That is our first Crystal Armor Seed and an annoying thing in our bag. I've actually been informed, I'm here to drop my Eclipse set to Sama, thank you, King. I've actually been informed by Rackley that this has been multi the whole time, and I've just kind of been like tolerant of that risk without realizing it. So we're gonna come to this side to drop it from now on. And it's not like there's a huge risk. I'm only level 113 and all, but like, you know, anything to make it safer. So hello, Sama. Sama is going to be taking the... Oh my gosh. The skeleton. 2, 3, 4. All right. Goodbye, Eclipse stuff. Sama's not very happy because he's got like 30 billion Eclipse sets. Whenever we do bingo and have to do moons, he'd go and he'd just get like Eclipse chestplate after Eclipse chestplate. Am I crazy, or did demi-bosses not used to spawn, well, 1, not used to spawn out here, but 2, not used to spawn like by each other like that? Like, I'm in the Alley of Pain and Misery all the way out there, getting like killed by this dragon and the Dark Beast at once. Maybe I'm wrong. It's entirely possible I'm wrong, but I don't know. Maybe that was a part of the sweep up changes and I just didn't realize it. Now, Worms Kregas came out a couple of days ago. I saw a post today that was really interesting. Ignore me just using crappy compost. I saw a post a couple days that was really interesting, and it said that it only takes about 2,500 Dash and Kevit furs to get all the way from 70 to 99 crafting. Obviously, we don't want to go to 99 crafting, so what I'm thinking is maybe we go, maybe not right now, but soon, very soon, we go out and get the crafting levels for the Anguish, because it's like, you know, if we're gonna get them high up anyways, if it really is that easy, then we might as well get some Zenite jewelry as well for our trouble. Milk cash stack already. We're just printing here. Oh, any trees? This whole huge swath and no trees? There we go, finally. Jeez. Holy PB, 730. I didn't even realize that we were on like a pace to get a PB. That's awesome. Look, I'm not one to make excuses, but I got a new keyboard today, almost a new mouse as well. These switches are a little too sensitive for me. I was like swapping and I was like, am I on the right spell book now? Am I on like my prayers still? So yeah, this is an experience of all time. Please let me catch the simpling, please. No. Oh, Mom. What did I say? What did I say? Oh my gosh. So I collect crystal imps as I do Gauntlet, get bored. And I finally have a Dragonstone amulet, so I think that means there's a clue step I can go fill out finally and store a Dragonstone amulet in case I ever need to, I don't know, kill my glory. Pretty awful about keeping up with this, and now we can see exactly what I have. With any luck this episode, we should start filling in some of these master ones, especially the one by Cam Torum, which is for Blue Moon armor. Okay, so this is actually, like I said, an important one. Elite unit, and we can store, there you go, store glory, store the dragon battle axe, which is pretty good. Cape of Legends, you can just alch that. Yeah, we can get that back pretty easily. In the Gauntlet. I'm 56 fishing. I love getting levels in here. It's just so stupid. 4 bears, 1 bear, 2 bear, 3 bear, 4 bear, 5 bear, 6 bear. I'm just gonna have to start killing these to get my orb. Oh my gosh. This crystal impling is gonna be the death of me. So I'm gonna lose my hardcore status. Whee! Yeah, have fun, buddy. I remember when I was first like playing my ultimate, one of the big things is death banking. Well, the first death bank I unlocked was Zulrah, and I didn't know how else to. It like withdraws like items in order that you died with. I didn't know how else to get items, so I just killed like 20 imps to collect ashes and stuff, and to fill my inventory I just killed a bunch of imps, and there was a charter ship that sold like flyers for like 1 GP each. This is what you have to do if you're a bad UIM and kill Hespori. You have to farm 500 billion seaweed and just pray every time to get Hespori seed back. Look, all I'm saying is these types of Renar stacks are why you go out and check for the crystal imblings every like time you're around 33-ish minutes in the hour. 80 kill count, anything cool? Nope. Ooh, nice! Crystal armor seed number 2. Still no Hespori seed, but 75 farming at least. Range level inside of here as well. Just a bunch of random stuff today. I occasionally do my packs, and I got the Bofa in my pack, so you know that's our sign. Nothing went wrong. I didn't get stomped, I didn't get lava, I didn't get tornadoed, is why I catch 24 food every time. Because I do not want to be at the end and die because I ran out of food. KC down already. We've gotten a lot done these last 2 days. It's been pretty good. For nothing. That's on me. That's just completely on me. I finally found a Hespori seed. That is so good. I'm finally going death bank like a normal person. High alch apparently. I don't think that unlocks anything specifically for us, but oh, treads. Yeah, we can wear treads. Cool. All right, it is a monumental day. Out of nowhere, I've decided it's finally time that we relinquish this huntsman's kit. This thing has truly been with us for the long run. I've already gone ahead and deposited the magic butterfly net and everything, but I think that it's time to get rid of it. The hunter training method, or the crafting method on Wormscrag that came out, you need the hunter furs, and I think that all we do for that is use the Drummond staff and go catch dashing kevits, or dark kevits or whatever. So I think that it's finally time we can go ahead and destroy this huntsman kit. That's gonna be so sad. I decided I'd just go ahead and let it, I guess technically ghost storage. I think that it has access to ghost storage, but we'll just die and pick it up off the ground like that instead. You can tell it's been a bit since I've death piled because I accidentally, did that completely wrong. Oh well. Alright, and we're giving it the old send off, and it can despawn in peace. Gosh, and not even despawned yet, and I'm already seeing crystal implings and getting tempted once again. It's tragic. Out all of the battle stabs that we have so far, and we have our first 10 mil cash deck. Excuse my dog touching the microphone, maybe sniffing into it. I found someone else death piling here. What a fella. Inconspicuous hole number 1 build. That's another Dragonstone amulet stored. Well. I am missing something. Oh, the rings have to be enchanted. They're not just the normal ones. I don't know why I didn't bother to read that. And here's our second one. If this is a ring of life, it's a ring of life. No, I'm gonna go. Okay, now we have it. Nor me having to run all the way back. But yeah, more S.T.A.S.H units. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get our construction up some more. What this is gonna require is rebagging and everything. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. Twice in one day now, I've forgotten that I'm supposed to go get the looting bag before I kill myself. This is getting a little silly at this point, a little ridiculous. And people, I cannot stress enough, this is why you store your extra carpenter points. So you can get the plank sack on demand whenever you feel like it. So yeah, plank sack reacquired. We'll be dropping it in another 5 or 6 construction levels, depending on how I feel. There we go with 79 construction. I think we might only go to 80 because then we can just boost for master S.T.A.S.H units, and that's all we really need. I was looking at the construction table. 84 we definitely don't need. 83 I think gets us to be able to build the ornate jewelry box, which is fine. 82 gives us the occult altar and the ornate rejuvenation pool, which is good. Don't get me wrong, but I think that we need to, get the things that we need to make those first, especially the herblore level. So yeah, 89's a useless unlock, so 81's useless. 88 is where everything else is. So yeah, I think we're just gonna get to 80 and chill. All right, we finished up 717 contracts. We'll go ahead and just use our bars and get level 80 construction. It's so wonderful. We can finally build master S.T.A.S.H units. Okay, so goodbye plank sack. We'll drop you again. See you later. We actually will be purchasing, using Slayer points, our looting bag for once, because I can't be asked to go do LMS right now. The bot nuke is great, right? But ever since the bot nuke, LMS has been much harder because of actually having to fight normal people. Okay, so now we have a short laundry list of things to do. First, we have to get our cat to be overgrown, which I thought I was closer to, but still 2 hours, not bad. Second, we have to get mushroom spores. For mushrooms, we can plant the fairy ring inside our playground house. Now that we have 80, since you can't boost from 80, I don't think it uses the saw, so I think that's why you can't boost from it, from 78 or whatever. Then we have to go and get our house upgraded so we can store hard clue items. We've had this Bendo's body forever. So yeah, just a bunch of random things while we make these upgrades. Well, I guess one of the benefits of playing an Ultimate is all of the rune shops are always completely full, it looks like, pretty much. Like 9 times out of 10. I have not missed a Blood Rune in Prifddinas, a Blood Rune here, or Soul Rune here. These are definitely the more dangerous buy 50 left clicks left over from leagues. We're gonna very carefully reset them because there is no undo button. Yeah, and buy 1 magic stone. Jeez, it was like defusing a bomb. But here we go, we can finally get an altar in our house. The Dark Altar, very useful for PVM later. We just get access to all our Arceus spells. It's pretty expensive, we spent a lot of money, but I think it was worth it. I've actually somehow never unlocked the mushroom tree here, which is weird. So we'll go ahead and bounce. Take our like 60 damage or whatever. Ooh, yeah. We are here to get our mushrooms for the fairy ring inside of the player-owned house. Okay, so maybe in truth the anti-poison and food should have been a little less than optional, but we're just gonna squeak it out. The tar monster did almost kill me, but ignore that. Yeah, we're safe, we're safe, we're safe. What even is poison? Okay, a couple random upgrades. Mahogany costume box. I think the magic wardrobe or armor case. Yeah, magic wardrobe and armor case. Yep, there we go. And then I need to get a boost so I can get the treasure chest. I also apparently am 1 short. Got it first try, so let's go ahead and upgrade our chest to the mahogany. And now we have access to every tier of Clue Scroll reward. Go ahead and store the Bandos body. Yes, we won't be able to withdraw it for like 50 billion years, but doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit. Now, if only the toy box had a mahogany upgrade and would actually match everything. Ugh. Okay, the cat is finally fat. Can you train my cat for me? There we go. It needs a heroic name. Shall we rename it? We're gonna name it Stinky. There we go. Beautiful name for a cat that's going to give us many spices. Thank you. Now let's go get our boosts for these Master S.T.A.S.H units. Oh my goodness, already this cat's so much better. This is insane. This is literally so much faster. I know I've needed this for a while, and I finally just stuck around and did it. Alright, first +5 boost. Let's try to run off to Cam Torum. I think I'm supposed to log out every 12 seconds. I don't really know if that's going to do anything, or if it's going to help me build 2 S.T.A.S.H units in 1 +5, but we'll see. We mainly this round just want these 2 S.T.A.S.H units. Then after that, we'll go get our fairy ring. Okay, so first inconspicuous hole master. This is actually so exciting. There we go, S.T.A.S.H unit outside of Cam Torum. We can store Blue Moon. The second one, just as, if not more impactful immediately, is this one. Actually, hold on. This one, yeah, this crate inside the Warrior Guild. There we go. Oh my gosh, right on time too. That can store the Slayer Helm, a Dragon Defender, and a Dragon Battle Axe, so I no longer have to go through and get the Defender 5 times, and the Slayer Helm that has been with us for so long can finally get stored somewhere. Oh my gosh, we already got another +5, please! I accidentally didn't go in build mode. Build mode! Alright, now, arguably the Fairy Ring is one of the most wonderful upgrades we can get, because we finally don't have to go through Salve just to use the Fairy Ring. That's so huge. Okay, so now we're on a 2-part mission. First, we're going to go ahead and grab our Dragon Defender so we can store away our Slayer Helm. Beautiful Slayer Helm, been with us forever. After that, we're going to go and get the Blue Moon Helmet. You'll remember that we alked that. Oh, we got our first item, and it's the Blue Moon Helm. Congrats, it's treasure. I don't really like this one. Yes, I will gamble. You're certain? Yes. No luck. Can I have it back? No. That's incredible. And I think that it's about time to go get it back. It has been forever. I feel bad. I feel bad for alking it, but at the time I was like, oh, I'll need the bag space. And then I proceeded to never need the bag space at all, so it's okay. We're paying for that mistake now. And for all newer UIMs out there, to store your armor, all you do is you animate it, and you walk away. That's it. And he'll have the armor for you whenever you go back in. Dragon Defender for the last time on this account. And we'll go ahead and toss it in here, along with our Slayer helmet, and finally have that stored away for once. Oh, 2 levels, wow, nice. Well, it seems we've already got duped assets. I guess that's good because they're expensive, but that was pretty fast. I've only done like 10 or so. An achievement? Us? I have no idea what that is. Maybe it's to do it in like one cycle. Probably what it is or something. I have no idea. Only it's just to kill a moon without using any supplies. I guess I just, for whatever reason, had never gone through. I was 11 out of 12 at moons, and I just had forgotten to do that one for some reason. Ah, another body. Well, we're just getting the set again, I guess. Here comes a rare hunter level, 84. Nice. Mostly from the crystal imps, I think. Ooh, the rare disconnect, almost. Oh, nope. We good? I was gonna say, I haven't had one of those here since, you know, before we got to Prif. 250 already. This is your sign to remember that you're playing a massively multiplayer online RPG. I've just been chatting with this Vanguard guy for the last, I don't know, hour or so doing moons. It's been so nice. Jeez, it's nice to be social for once. I'm glad that people actually like interact in this game. I feel like there only used to be bots here, and now there's like normal people. There's this hardcore that's not even wearing a rune full helm and is just chatting it out. Let us freaking go. 273 KC. And we have our balloon. That is so nice. Holy crap. I like saw it and I was like, there's no way I got that already. Yeah, that could have taken a very long time, but only like 150 kills. I'm super happy about that. And honestly, pretty cheap to repair all the items as well, so I can put it back in the bag. It's not bad at all. All right, so here we go. We've got our beautiful stuff. We're gonna search S.T.A.S.H, and look at that. That is so incredible. I'm in love already. Okay, and storing the ancient staff, of course. Take it, log out. I am so ready to be rid of that thing, but I don't know when is like a good time to get rid of it. I know I'll need it for Inferno. I'm gonna use the ancient scepter probably, because it's either that or the dragon hunter wand, and I don't know if the wand is really worth it. But we are all cleaned up, and I think that's gonna do it for this episode. It's already almost half an hour, and it's about how long I want them to be. Thank you for watching. We made some pretty good gains, started CG, got some cash, some good construction levels. Final look at how clear the bag is. There's literally like only a handful of things in here that I really would want to keep. I'm not attached to any of this. But we're 2 out of 6 on our crystal weapon seeds, which is awesome. We cleaned up the blue moon, got even more stuff we're going to clean up next episode. Wormscrag came out, so maybe we'll be looking at that for the next episode. Thank you guys for joining me once again. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next episode. We're pushing for 1,000 subscribers, so if you really did like the content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I mean, these crystal armor seeds are cool and all, but is there anything actually useful at a gauntlet? Oh, you wouldn't believe it, but there's this thing called the Bofa. Yeah, Bofa D's nuts, very funny. No, I'm being dead serious. This thing is legendary.
I heard the Bofa can kill any beast.
Emrod, you know that bow's just an old wives' tale.
Maybe it is, and maybe it isn't. If you're gonna want to kill that thing, you're gonna need this bow, kid. Trust me.
The Bofa, huh?